Good morning, morning, morning. How you guys doing? Salutations, everybody. All right. Now, every once in a while, a YouTuber, a content creator, would get an email from Google, YouTube, by the way, um, letting them know about the video that they just uploaded. It could be uploaded 2 years, a year, whatever. Now, 2 years ago, I got an email. I got an email from YouTube, and it was about. Sorry. It was about a video I did. Okay. And um, so they sent me an email. And let me see here. So the email. Okay, where's it at? Where's it at? Email here. Let me see here. I did get an email not too long ago. Okay. Okay. It says, "Hi from a network. Here's email. We wanted to let you know our team reviewed your content and we think it violates our spam deceptive practice and scams policy," which whatever that means. We know you may have not realized this was a violation of our policies, so we're not applying a strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content from your video, which stated the video state rep threatened election fraud witness. Okay, we all know what this woman did on Facebook Live. Okay, and it went all over, not just the internet, but also on the news. And she again doubled down on this threat. She doubled down on this threat. We realize this may be disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal this decision. Find more details below. Content, what our policy says. Content that advances false claims that widespread fraud, error, and glitches change the outcome of the U.S. 2020 presidential election is not allowed on YouTube. Okay. Here's what we have. What you can do next. We can help you keep your content on YouTube, so please review YouTube's community guidelines and Creator Academy lessons. Double check your content may not violate our guidelines. Appeal here if you think we've made a mistake. You think? If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us here. Sincerely, the YouTube team. Now, I kind of got a little angry, kind of a little, not angry, but more like pissed off because 2 years ago, they took down 2 videos. I got hit with 2 strikes. And I'm sitting here. I read the email I got the other day. I'm just like, it did happen. We all saw what she said. Heard what she said. You know. And then here she goes on Facebook Live, tells Trump supporters, "We ain't playing with you. We ain't." And then it goes on saying, "Tread lightly." What is that supposed to mean? Okay, what is that supposed to mean? Tread lightly. We ain't playing with you. You're supposed to serve the people who voted your ass in, not make threats against voters. Okay? Whether they support a Democrat or a Republican, you don't make threats to them on Facebook Live or anywhere else. That's a threat of violence. Period. And so she doubled down. I did a follow-up video. It's still up. When you are a Michigan State rep, you're not supposed to be threatening anybody. Okay? You're there to listen. You're there to listen to a witness. You don't erupt their testimony in saying they're lying, I know they're lying. You're a Democrat. Of course you're going to say they're lying. You're a Democrat. You're going to say they're lying. But what if they're not lying? She's a Democratic Michigan State rep who interrupted because the witness was hitting the nail on the head. So, and then the next witness came, testified. There's a sworn affidavit, sworn in. She testified. And then again, the Michigan State rep interrupted again, asking personal questions, all kinds of shit. Name, last name, where she was born. I mean, just basically getting info to mark her for assault, the way it looked. So there has to be accountability, but they did remove her from the committee here. You don't. I mean, it was a threat. It was a straight up threat. It was a straight up. But these witnesses are testifying of what they saw, of what they heard, what they seen. They've been there. The mail guy delivered ballots from one place to another, which kind of made them kind of like, huh? Then I don't that don't make sense. It don't make sense, And you hear about glitches, okay? Then all of a sudden, here we got. I mean, my question is this: why all of a sudden, at the time, people who wanted to testify were threatened? They were doxxed. Okay. People who are part of the Trump legal team were getting doxxed. and there were people getting dogs, including that lady who was General Flynn's attorney. She got doxxed. Tucker Carlson got doxxed. Shit like that. I was on Facebook. No, not Facebook, but Instagram. I see names of people filed. I look over and like, what the fuck? Like, I ask, I go, why the doxing? You know, why the doxing, man? Because it's like, you know, I asked a person. This was anonymous Bakersfield. That was um. I mean, I'm a libertarian, conservative. Okay? I'm and you know, I'm not. I don't vote for a Republican or Democrat, but I don't condone doxing anybody at all because it's you're putting someone in life in danger and jeopardy and shit. You know, I mean, it's just that. There's a time and a place where you have to really ask the question. You know, there are things that's happening that, yeah, no, none of us agree with it, but it's happening. It's happening. Okay, it's happening. I find it. You know, I asked him. I go, why the doxing? And then he goes, and then, well, it was here. I'll show you. I'll go to. Okay, I went to the questionnaire and I asked them. Well, I asked the question, go, why the doxing her? And uh, and they said here, uh, just say you're a Magas. We can sit in here. Whether I'm from Maga or not, it's still doxing, man. I mean, I don't. I mean, then I'm. It's just that, you know. Look, I do believe that something did wrong happen, but I'm not going to go and dox somebody. And I don't understand why the doxing. You know, I mean, you're pretty much giving information out there where somebody can use this to go after family members of the person that's getting doxed, families or kids and shit like that, their friends and whatnot. You know, again, I do support anonymous. I do. I really do. Um, but I'm not for doxing. No. Antifa does the doxing, so does BLM. They dox people. They doxed Tucker Carlson and shit. You know. They doxed Andy Ngo. And again, I said before, and I'll say it again. This year, 2020, which has what, 9, 10 days, 11 days left of the year out of the year. I'm trying to. I want to see. I do. I want to see better, and I bet that everybody else wants to see things better. And you got YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. You know, they're trying to put things on. Where if you talk about the election, they're gonna put it, I think, below your video or a post or whatnot, or tweet or whatnot, and it's really beginning to be difficult, very, very difficult. You know, this channel just separated 5 years. 5 years ago, December 15th, 5 years ago. And I know that there's, I mean, this year has been really funky. Now, I'm gonna be honest, really funky. Got a lot of things. I got a lot of things to say, but I don't want to say all at once on this video. You know, I mean, a lot of shit is happening right now. You know, I mean, it's just that I have a feeling that we'll get worse down the line. I mean, everybody wants to get back to work. They're tired of being home. They're tired of wearing these fucking masks and shit. I mean, people are tired of wearing the mask and shit, man, you know? I'm just really up to here. Up to here. With this bullshit, man, you know? And American people are rising up, and they are fucking furious. And they are angry big time. I mean, they are downright pissed off, angry. They want to go back to work, and they're frustrated, pissed off, angry because we gotta wear these fucking masks, man, every fucking day. You know, and they're angry at their mayor and their governors because they gotta keep this thing shut down. The more we keep it shut down, the more we'll stop the spread. We had the H1N1. We had the swine flu. We had all this other shit, you know. We did fine. We didn't wear a mask. Nobody wore a mask when you had the H1N1, the swine flu, bird flu, you name it. Here we got with the coronavirus here. Gotta wear a mask, folks. Gotta wear a mask. Fuck your mask, man. I mean, watch a footage of a guy who's trying to open his business. He's been following the rules. Health inspectors come in. Give him another problem. The guy's been following the rule. Okay? Following the rule, doing what he has to do to survive, right? That's what everybody's doing. So, but when the health department comes in, gives you a bunch of problem, bunch of shit because you're following the rule, they're telling them, you're not following the rule. What can you do? Pay my rent? You know? What the fuck's going on here? You know? And so many people are only allowed at a store or restaurant, you name it. Only minimum amount of people. What the fuck, dude? And then you have Bill Gates, the guy who's forefront of this bullshit, says life won't be normal till 2022. Suck my dick, Bill. Look, people are angry. The more you push and push and push, the more you push. And the more you send these little overgrown children with temper tantrums to go attack people, you keep pushing. You keep pushing. Every individual, every person, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, you name it, they're going to push back. They're going to push back because they're business owners, entrepreneurs. Okay? Here's what's going to happen. The more you push and push, they're going to push back, and you're not going to like the outcome you have foreseen. These masks are going to be a thing in the past. Because you, as a Democratic governor and mayor, you're pushing people. Okay, you're pushing people. Okay. Also, the neocons, the more you push every red-blooded American born here and also became a citizen, they're going to push back. And they're going to push back hard. And you're not going to like it. One fucking bit. You pissed off the veterans. You pissed off business owners. Family-ran businesses. Now, here is what is pissing me off right now. You have hard-working black business owners who's trying to survive during the start of the whole bullshit. You had a black firefighter earlier this year who busted his ass, saved a lot of money up, saved. And all of a sudden, his business he worked so hard for burnt to the ground. Burnt to the ground. A black firefighter's business, a sports bar, was burnt to the ground by looters and rioters and shit. You know? What the fuck going on, man? What the hell? He's pissed off. He's angry because he worked hard to save up to open up his business. And then he's been interviewed. Then alongside here, you got these little bastards trying to steal his safe. Why? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. If you keep pushing these business owners and shit, they're going to push back. And you are not going to like it. You will be wondering, when you call the police. Well, motherfucker, you're wanting to defund the police, now you want them to save your ass? You Democrats are fucking hypocrites. You want to defund the police, or you want them to save your priestly little ass? Can't be both. And then you have Joe Biden saying, well, he's talking about defunding the police. Maybe if the police would end up being like the sheriff and not comply, because that's their right. They can not take orders from anybody. But in a way where, yeah, sheriff departments refusing to comply. If the police departments, highway patrol, put away your ego, set aside your crap. Think about the city you're working in, man, the city you're living in. You got leftist mobs tearing your city to shreds, assaulting business owners and people. Portland has been the knee to Antifa. How come nobody's doing anything about it? Shit. If I lived in Portland, I would start kicking ass, man. I would rise up and start kicking ass, man. Fuck this shit. When does the people want to get up off their ass and kick Antifa's ass, man? Get up, rise up, and kick Antifa out of your damn town. That's what I would do. But no, the mayor has cowered to Antifa. And you call yourself a mayor? Pussy. Now, about the email. The email I got really pissed me off. Right? YouTube removed the content that I did, the video I did. And they said it violated call it. They said they said it. Let's see here. It says we wanted to let you know our team reviewed content, and we think it violates our spam deceptive practice and scams policy. Okay, but you may not have realized this was a violation of our policy, so we're not applying strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content from YouTube. And it was the video of that Michigan State rep threatening Trumpers and shit on Facebook Live. We ain't playing with you. Tread lightly. They're mentioning her soldiers to, what must be done. Is that a threat or is that a threat? I would say it's a threat. I would. It's a threat. And really. And then she doubled down on that very same threat. Because she knew she got caught. She got caught.
We'll happily edit out those scenes. Doctor Strange. Another movie, comic book movie, and Doctor Strange, they changed.
And she got caught. So she had to explain it by doubling down on that very same threat. If a Republican said that, or a Libertarian said that, or an Independent, or a Green Party, but whatever say that, all hell would break loose. Holy shit, they just threatened so-and-so's supporters, all the other shit like that. Oh my God, how could they do a whole bull's crow? But yet, here we got this Democratic Michigan State representative on Facebook Live totally outright threatened Trump supporters because they voted for the president, they supported the president. They've been planning this since day one, 4 years ago. Day one, 4 years ago. Here you have the media. They ain't helping any. They ain't helping. They continuously still do the same shit today, nonstop. Example. I mentioned this before. 1991, I was 15 years old and shit. 15 years old. It was time of the first Gulf War. Bush versus Saddam for Kuwait's oil. And for a whole month, and it was like 24/7, 365 for a month and a half or so. Here we have two people who work for CNN, and it's on screen. Saudi Arabia, and so they were doing the talking point here, continuing their fake narrative and whatnot. So all of a sudden here is and they're pretending to have a hard time putting on the mask, the helmet and shit and whatnot. Okay, whatever. At the time I didn't think anything so. Years later on here on YouTube, saw the same footage, everything else. Come to find out, they were never really in Saudi Arabia. They were in the parking lot of the CNN headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia. In the parking lot of CNN headquarters in Atlanta. And I'm sitting there. I was like, you know what? I seen at 15, when I was 15 years old and shit. When I was 15 years old. And so, this is bullshit. This is bullshit here, man. This is straight up bullshit, gang. Bullshit. So, goes. All right, guys. This is good old Grandmaster Evan here. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, leave a like, comment below, hit the bell for notifications, play share this video. And if you got this transmission, you're the resistance. I'm Grandmaster Evan. Knowledge is free, knowledge is power. Bar none. Always be healthy, one of the wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.